Good morning. Just that. There you go. Okay. Alrighty. Good morning, Frith. Alright, let's get started this morning by opening the back, the hamstrings, the kidneys. The kidneys energetically go down to the feet, so by stretching the hamstrings and the back of the knees. Morning, James. By stretching the back of the hamstrings and opening up the back of the sciatic nerve and taking pressure off of the back and the hips and the sacrum will help release and open up the kidneys, the bladders, the sexual energy. So opening up the hamstrings will help release tension in the hips, and tension in the hips and pelvis creates more freedom, more peace, more gentleness. Energetically, the kidney channels peace, gentleness, or fear. So if you're experiencing any fear, probably very tight in the hamstrings and the back of the hips, so tight on the kidneys. Open the kidneys here. You start out in a child's pose, do something basic. Open up the lats and the rib cage to the back. Again, the back and the hamstrings today. So when you're ready, you push up into a down dog. We'll start out in down dog. Pedal out the heels. Remember, the kidney channels start at the feet, bubbling spring. So right here is we're pressing into the floor, pressing into it with the big toe, and second toe. Just kind of pressing side to side, wiggle the knee side to side, stretch the hamstrings, the ankles, and feel that connection there. Up to the hips, sway side to side. Smiling, good intention, happy, peaceful thoughts. Releasing tension in the back of the hamstrings. So again, opening up the kidneys today. Kidneys are in the hamstrings, are up the back of the leg. Energetically holding fear. Alright, let's work into the hips now. So inhale and open up the hip by bringing your foot out to the side. You can circle your ankle. Open up, really pressing the hips forward and your bottom side foot pressing down as well. Exhale, knee to elbow. Same side hand. Do that 3 times. Inhale up and open. Pressing to your bottom side leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Try to touch, squeeze, look down, hold for a second at the bottom to really contract the obliques. Inhale, open up. Hold, circle, exhale, knee to elbow. Touch, hold, and bring your foot to the outside of your hand. Exhale back, inhale forward. Inhale forward, exhale back 3 times. Look right, look to your left, stretch the neck. Exhale back. And just stay back here for 3 to 5 breaths. Releasing, walk to your right, walk to your left. Shake your head out, yes motions, no motions. Rub your back of the hamstrings, back of the knees. Inhale forward, picking up the back knee, sway side to side, open up the hips. And then 3 times here, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Awesome. Pick up your front heel, and then if you can squeeze your knee to your thigh, gently lift your foot up off the ground, and then inhale, bring your leg to the sky. Very good. Exhale, knee to nose, and foot down to the floor. Then switch and do the other side. So inhale, other leg high, opening the hip, circle the ankle. Exhale, knee to elbow, same side elbow. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Knee to elbow, hold it, and then bring your foot to the outside of your hand. Try to line up your palm with your heel. Drop your back knee down. Exhale, sink back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Stay back here for 3 to 5 breaths. Opening up the back. Your back is your kidneys, your adrenal glands. So this should help calm your nervous system. And within a day or two, you should feel a boost of energy. If not by today. Shake your head, yes motions. No motions. And then we're going forward. Inhale forward. Picking up the back knee. You can sway side to side into the hips. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale back. One more. And oh, that should be outside there. There you go. Very good. And picking up the heel of the front side foot. You can squeeze your knee to your thigh, picking up your foot. Inhale to bring your leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. And foot to the floor. Continue to pedal out there in your down dog. Just swaying side to side into your heels, hamstrings. So remember guys, if we're experiencing fear or experiencing just like an emotional outburst in our life, something that's causing us to fear or causing us to create chaos, it may be subtle, something that like fear, or fear turns into anger or frustration. So if you're experiencing anger or frustration, then it may be underlying fear. Or if you're experiencing worry and anxiety, that's caused by fear as well. So releasing this stuff here, exhale with a true sound. And I'm just trying to invite more people. Choose how to go live. Oh, there you go. Share broadcast. Nice. There we go. We get some more people here with us. Keep stretching our hamstrings. So you're in a down dog position, pedaling out the heels, hamstrings. So there's tension across the back of the knee, whether it's the back of the knee or it's in the calves. or it's in the hamstring itself, or it's in the hips, that energetically can throw you off. And and it's at a subtle level, but if you know you're having cramps in your legs, then right off the bat you can tell that there's issues there, obviously. So let's go ahead and continue stretching here. We're in our down dog position. We're still working into the hamstrings, so let's go straight in this time. Last one we just did was out here, lizard, working into the inner thigh, hamstring, adductors. Now let's go ahead and bring it up the middle. So the difference here is, instead of being like this, if you want to just drop down for a second so you can see child's pose. From child's pose here, we're going to come back up into our down dog. Before we're over here, let's go straight up this time. Now when we go straight up, we want to kick and almost kick out to the side the other direction, so we work the hips and stretch the inner rectus femoris, the front hip flexor. All right, so lay straight up in the air, almost out to the side, and press into your bottom heel too as well. So kick into your bottom heel, top heel, inhale and lengthen to straighten through the hamstring. You feel that right away in that standing side hip, TFL or sciatic nerve. Exhale, knee to nose, point and flex the toe. Inhale, kick through your heel. Exhale, point the toe. Do that sideways so you can see. Inhale, kick. Kick through your heel. Bottom heel press to the floor. Straighten and extend. Exhale, point and flex the toe, nose to knee, and foot between the hands. Line your foot up with your palm. There. Okay. Inhale forward. Looking up, stretching the front tendons of the belly, going up into the heart, into the neck, and the head. Exhale. Straighten the hamstring in the back. Inhale forward. More oxygen into the blood. Makes the heart, eases up on the heart. Less pressure, less work for the heart, pumping throughout the whole body without oxygen. Well, now that we're inhaling, bringing new oxygen into the blood every morning, resetting the body system, giving it more oxygen so it doesn't have to work as hard. And stay here on the back end. Straighten out the leg for your half split here. Just stay there. Or, I'm sorry, drop to your knee, excuse me. And then sink back, straighten out the leg. So inhale forward. Exhale back 3 times. So the only difference is our foot is in the middle now, so we're affecting the middle hamstring, opposed to there we're affecting the inner hamstring. Stay on the back end here, wiggle your ankle. Now sometimes your foot may want to just be flat, or it may want to be like this, so work on both. If it's straightening and you want to stretch the top of the foot by pointing the foot down, or flex and stretch more of the back of the hamstring, dorsiflexion. Shake your head yes or no motions. Sway side to side. Let's inhale forward. Picking up the back knee. Exhale back. Here we'll come out to a standing split, so just pick your back foot up. So you can stretch this standing leg. Flex your back foot too, so see that floating foot too. Flex it, kick into the heel. Point your toe inward and kick up just a bit, up and out to the side. So you can help adjust that hip. About 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And let's put that foot down to the floor. We'll come back to our down dog. Working into the other leg. Inhale straight to the sky. Kick through the heel. point your toe inward. Exhale, point and flex the toe, nose to knee. Inhale, kicking through the heel. Exhale, point and flex the toe. Inhale, straight up. Kick. Exhale, point and flex the toe. And foot between the hands. Drop the back knee. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. Cramping on the bottom of your foot is okay, Reds. That means you're building your arch back. What happens is that when we walk, when we don't notice the way we walk, and our foot slightly turns out for whatever reason, this flattens the foot. You have a flat foot, the knee turns in, and then yeah. So when we start doing exercises like that, you're going to be building the arches back, okay? And your feet might cramp up, but that's okay. That's new muscle forming. So we were, I forget which leg I was on though. I think it was my other leg. Yep. Okay, so we're working in and out there. Inhale forward, exhale back. On the 3rd time, you're staying back here. Shake your head, yes and no. Flex and circle the ankle. Remember, we build imbalances over years of unconscious actions. You know, so if you're not consciously exercising and tuning back into your body, then you're unconsciously destroying your body. All right, so actively building your body up or unconsciously destroying it. Okay, so there's two types of people. All right, and we can be both. All right, so just get back here every morning at 9 a.m. and continue to stretch and open up. Let's keep stretching that back hip flexor. Pick up the back knee. Straightening or stretching the rectus femoris, or the top quadricep. You can feel it. Top quadricep going up into the belly, lower belly. Inhale forward here. Exhale, sink back. Straighten or lift your front toes to straighten the hamstring. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And be in tune with yourself. Remember, be in tune. It's all about tapping into your own breath, your own movement. Inhale and move. Allow the breath to start and initiate the movement. So as I exhale, I'll go back. And stay here for 3 breaths. Flex your toe or point your toe, either way. Alright, then pick that back foot up, standing split. Standing split here. That back foot here, you see that back foot, so it's not splayed out. Point your toe in, toe inward, and kick through your heel. Kick through your heel, and then foot up into the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sway a bit. Foot back, down, step back into your down dog. You can drop into your child's pose. Go wide-legged child's pose. Like thread the needle to get the top of the kidneys and rib cage. Breathe into the back of the ribs. So much you kind of lift your shoulder off the floor, then exhale, sinking in with an S sound for the lungs. Switch. Other arm. Start to begin by connecting into the stretch. Feel the stretch of which muscle, and then inhale into that. Breathe and expand, push out the shoulder. Lift yourself off the ground with your breath. Then exhale. Be a kidney sound, choo sound. Back to the middle. Wow, very good. Come up to a tabletop position, sway side to side. Awesome. One last one in our pigeon, down from down dog here. Pedal out the heels. Continuing to open up the kidneys, the hamstrings, and the back. Let's go ahead and bring our left leg forward first. Left knee to elbow. You can put your knee to the floor, foot all the way through, ankle flexed here at the bottom, and then sway into the back, into the hips. Inhale up, exhale down. Really sway out to the side. You can bend your knee even more into like a deer pose if you want. But working into the piriformis is the main thing that you're doing here. Keep the elbow down, the back hip. You can come down to the floor, rest your head to the floor. Then inhale, pushing up, looking up. Look to your right and look to your left. Breathing, pushing out into the belly. Exhale, back into your down dog. And switch to the other side. Bring your knee to your forearm. Put your knee to the floor. Scoot your foot over. Inhale here. Smiling, pressing into the hips. Exhale down. Elbows to the floor, sway side to side. Remember working the piriformis. Piriformis sits on top of the sciatic nerve. It's the lower muscle that connects our pelvis to our femur, which is our upper thigh bone. And that connection can get tight when we're sitting down. If we're sitting down unconsciously, ever feel that pain in your lower tailbone when you're sitting on it? That pressure, that creates tension, tightness, and unconscious tightness and tension around the sciatic nerve. So, and the sciatic nerve is our lower leg nerve, so that connects to our kidneys as well. Kidneys are fear. So, yeah, physical affects energetic, energetic affects physical. You come all the way down to the floor, releasing this tension, this pain. Breathe, open, bring new oxygen into the cells. New life. New prana, new chi. Inhale, look up. Pushing up. Walk back. Smiling. Breathing to your belly. Push your chest and your lungs. Very good. And bring your leg back. Pedal out your heels. Right, wide-legged forward fold here. So you can come out to the side or you can bring your leg up. Let's bring the leg up instead. So inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, foot between the hands. Right away you can straighten out your front leg to continue straightening the hamstring. And then walk yourselves over to a wide-legged forward fold. So from your wide-legged forward fold, bending into the knees right to left. And down to Skandasana and bend to the standing side foot. Up on your toes, your heels. Reach towards your elongated foot. Put that hand behind you, reach with the opposite hand. You could stretch out. That's just cool. And bring your arm back and switch to the other side. Rocking into your heel of the standing side foot. Bouncing a bit, it's okay as we wake up. Wiggle the ankle. You can reach with the same side hand. Reach with the opposite hand. You lift your hips. And exhale down. Stay out here in a wide-legged forward fold. Just a little bit longer here. Reach towards both hands towards one leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, nose to the floor. Elbows down. Inhale to the other leg. Both hands on the foot, if you can, or one hand down is fine. And exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, elbows down. Very good. Inhale, walking forward. Hips down, wide-legged up dog. You can sway the hips side to side. Right. Feet together. Down dog. And walk your feet to your hands or hands to your feet slow as possible. Slow as possible to continue to straighten the hamstrings. And come up onto your fingertips, keep your legs straight as possible. Hang out in a forward fold. Sway side to side. This is probably the best and one of the best positions for the kidneys. As you're opening up the hamstrings, you are opening up the back of the kidneys here. Only if you have a herniated disc, I would not suggest this. Of course. So a few contraindications for every pose, of course, but swaying side to side. Help release and open up the back. You can even come up to a halfway lift. So see how my back is rounded. Inhale, flat back. Pull your shoulders back and flatten out your back. Breathe through the crown of your head by tucking your chin in. And exhale, forward fold. But you can just hinge forward. So keep your back flat, but hinge forward, and you feel your hamstrings and your low back stretch better. So keep your back flat. Inhale, flat back. Come up, fill the belly, fill the ribs, fill the lungs, fill the neck. Exhale down. Hinging forward, then releasing. Shaking yes motions, no motions. Ear to shoulder, side to side. Palms up, inhale, arms high. Back bend. Exhale down. that is that. Much respect. Thank you all for tuning into this morning's yoga asana. And yeah, thanks even for you guys on Instagram for tuning in, for clicking over. I'm gonna go get some water, and we'll see you guys later today at 1 o'clock. So fight fearless, much respect. Today 1 o'clock, MMA, and yeah, till then.